It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. And they will enjoy a power advantage. And his opponent tonight, Tommy the Duke Morrison. You can see who has more experience. Get ready for these two heavyweights. Blink and it could be over.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tale. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Muhammad Ali from the United States of America. They are the SCI and WBO champ. They won by TKO in the last fight. And in this corner, it's Tommy the Duke Morrison from the United States of America. Coming off a TKO win.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Whitten Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, here is the current SCI and WBO World Champion, the one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, Tommy the Duke Morrison.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Take the phone off the hook. This is all I wanted to see right now, right in front of me.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. No rest for the weary. Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They're both trying for a knockout. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. Fighter will say no mas. Swing and a miss. Whoa, wait a minute. Tommy Morrison, oh no, what's happened? And down goes Morrison. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Even I'm gonna see that again. Where did that come from?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Gotta waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then gotta call you. Walk around the ring. You've just gotta make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's gonna get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the ring.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. I've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. Here we go, it's round 2. Gotta get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
He blocks that right hook. You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Do you believe what we are seeing? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Nope, that hook won't score. Nice defense on that right hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. And there's the bell to start round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Nice exchange here from both men. The career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skillful.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! And Morrison did not handle that punch well. Morrison is hurt. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot!
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at, it's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Well, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You're being put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. Back at it in round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Can't score with that right uppercut. And he just misses with that jab. This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. A little bit back and forth between these two fighters.
That's so close, so...
This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That counter shot lands. Just missed with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. And there's the bell for round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, If it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. He misses with that jab. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. And he scores with the counter. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. This fight will continue. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight.
Taking too much to fight with him.
And yet, that's going to do it.
This should have been stopped at the beginning of the round.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
Just like another like TKO, it's Teddy Pendergrass over. TKO is spot on.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of boxing, your winner by technical knockout and still SCI and WBO World Champion, the one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape. And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. You can see who has the power advantage. They'll be squaring up against lightning hands. As you can see, they will enjoy a reach advantage. These are the big boys in the heavyweight division.
You've got power, you've got fight. It's like somebody blocked the sun out. Then you've got someone that's shorter, that's lighter, that's smaller. They've got to move, they've got to use their speed. Depend on their boxing skills. If you can do that, if you can outbox them, you can beat anybody that's in front of you. Got to be smart, got to be sharp, got to stay on your toes.
Muhammad Ali from the United States of America. They are the STI and WBO champ, coming off a TKO win in their last bout, looking to do the same here tonight. They're coming up against lightning hands from Cuba, coming off a very tough decision loss in their last fight.
Weight-wise, it's going to be a talent. Because when you get hit with them shots, it's going to hurt and we're going to feel it.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Here is the current SCI and WBO World Champion, the one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Hiding out of the blue corner from Cuba, wearing the black trunks, trimmed with orange, lightning hands.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Missing with the hooks. Nice hook. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Caution being thrown to the wind. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And caught him with a left hook. Straight right, just misses. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action. Here we go, it's round 2. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight.
Are you okay?
And it looks like this fight will continue. Couldn't land that jab. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? The fight is over.
I think the referee forgot until all of a sudden, yeah, you know what, I better do my job here.
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
Just like another like TKO, it's Teddy Pendergrass over. TKO is spot on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. And they will have a power advantage here. They're coming up against Wild One. And this fighter loves to catch and shoot, a counter fighter. You want knockouts? Well, welcome to the right division. These are heavyweights.
Oh my goodness, look at the reach difference there. That reach is going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with. Because if that jab is used and that right hand is followed, there is going to be a problem tonight.
And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali, from the United States of America. They are the SCI and WBO champ. The last time they were in action, they scored that dramatic TKO victory. Let's see how they do in this one. And they'll be facing the Wild One from Dominica. They are the IBF title holder, coming off a very close win.
Look at this, these fighters are so up for it. Look at them.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, here is the current SCI and WBO World Champion, the one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner from Dominica, wearing the black trunks with red trim, the current IBF champion, the Wild One.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
So, all the talking's done.
All right.
Now, let's get down to action.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Punch, counter punch. Catch and shoot. Do you believe what we are seeing? His jab just got blocked. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. This is a high-octane battle. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. Missing with the hook. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. A straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round. Here's the bell for round 2. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Through the hook, didn't land. Stamina is off the charts. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than nothing.
Not a lot of defense here at all. That hook just can't find the target. He wasn't ready for that counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action. There's the bell to start round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Swing and a miss with that hook. When you thought we'd see a lull in the act, hold it right there. The referee really thinking about stopping it. How is this fight still continuing?
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. It appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now,
hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And now going for the finish. Stumbling around in potholes. The wild one goes down. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four.
It's not over until it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action. On to the fourth we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Now we have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. Is he going to punch himself out though? When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter punch right up the middle. No rest for the weary. Chance to make history. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. What a nightmare scenario. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Engaged now needs to steady the...
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Will the referee stop it? How did they survive that?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Somebody don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back in the action. Time for the fifth round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Yep, here was the defense. Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? And the referee's going to allow them to fight. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he got to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. These punches coming from every angle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action. On to the 6th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Time counter shot. Swing and a miss with the hook. Will the referee step in? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That hook misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses. Swing and a miss with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, there is no doubt about who won that round.
Somebody don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If you keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action. Here we go, it's round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? and he will stop it. TKO winner. A mercy stoppage there from the referee.
I was getting a little anxious there. It's a career-ending fight.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 7 rounds of boxing, your winner by technical knockout and the new SCI, IBF, and WBO champion of the world, the one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.